YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Man, let me just tell you, it is a Saturday here. I'm not sure when you're going to get this video. I may go ahead and put this one up pretty quick. Not sure. Got a couple other videos, should be ahead of it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We've had a beautiful last 2 days, man. Thursday and Friday. Of course, today is a beautiful day. The sun's beaming over the trees. Able to get everything done. I think the guys got done yesterday at, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, something like that. And we were able to get a hedge job done. We had another one we could have done, and I got another one I can do. Not hedge, but straw. But I did not hear back from the one customer who was wanting it done, so I don't know. I mean, she wants it done, but I told her to call me, and she never called. And I was just going to see exactly what she wanted done. So, she just got to get put back on the schedule. Now, I didn't tell her why I wanted her to call me. Maybe she thought I wanted something else. I don't know, about just a yard, or maybe she just forgot. Who knows? But I'm going to check with her today and verify, and then when we're able, we'll go back out and do it. As I mentioned yesterday, day before, I don't know. Yesterday, I think, big opportunity on the horizon. Just stay tuned for that. I'm going to let you know about it regardless of what happens. But, I don't want to say too much about it, right now. Next week should know more. So, anyway, got something big going on today, man. Everything's just big. Big, big, big. Right? Sorry about that. This road's a little rough. I'm going to spend some money. Imagine that. That's what my wife would say. Imagine that. Hey, baby, I bought a $700 backpack blower today. Imagine that. I bought a new stand-on mower today. Imagine that. No, it's more like, you did what? What do you need another mower for? Hey, I tried to tell her, a man cannot have too many mowers. Period. Alright? I'm not going to get a mower today. Not yet. No. But I am going to buy a new piece of equipment. And it ain't no $200 piece of equipment. So, El Romo's supposed to be with me today. And I didn't need no help. He was just going to ride with me. I went out and ate supper with him and his wife last night because my wife took her mother to the beach for the weekend for her mother's birthday. That's awesome, right? They both love the beach. So, sent me a picture. So let me tell this story, and I just get y'all's feedback. You can. We just in the truck now. I'm gonna do Ramblin' Ray. Old Ray. Y'all check Ray out. Ray's lawn and heck, I don't know. Is it Ray's Lawn and Landscape? I think that's what it is. Man, if you know me, you should already know Ray. Anyway, I'm gonna call this Ramblin' Ray. So my wife was going to take her mother, and so I said, well, I wanted to do something for them, like the two of them, being her mama's birthday. And so what I did, they went to the beach, so you got these seafood restaurants, and so I had a $100 bill, and I said, well, I'm gonna give her a $100 bill, tell her to take her mama out somewhere good to eat, And then I got thinking about a couple weeks ago, my wife ordered crab legs, and they was like $52, $53, something like that. We didn't even ask the price of them, because if you ask the price of them, go, oh, I don't want to pay that. You just order them, and then you get the ticket, and you got to pay. So, so I got another 20 out. So I gave her $120 and said, hey, take your mama out somewhere nice to eat. I know she likes seafood too. So my wife sends me a picture. She got crab legs all in front of her, man. And my mother-in-law, whose birthday it is, has got this plate over here, like she got some fish or some shrimp or something on it. So I text my wife back. I said, hey, so you got crab legs for your mama's birthday, and your mama don't, she's got, you know, whatever it is. So my wife responded and said, well, she got what she wanted. It's okay. Can't argue with that, right? But it was just funny. It was funny to me that it's your mama's birthday and you eating crab legs, right? Hey, I sent that money so your mama could get a nice meal. I mean, it was for both of them. Now I'm just saying, though, you know, it was kind of funny how it worked out. But hey, it don't matter. It's all good. Funny little story though. I thought I'd tell. Some of y'all get a laugh out of that. My wife don't watch the videos, so I can say anything I want to say. Really, I can't, because people in our community, in church, they watch the videos and so they go back and tell on me. Z-Man probably rat me out. He watches all the videos. I go pick Z-Man up, he'll start asking questions about, you know, something I bought or, you know, whatever, and I'm like, you been watching the videos? Yeah. So anyway, that's good though. That's good. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna give a shout out too. To, you know, Z-Man, 002, 003. Man, them guys work hard. In fact, I'll probably just do a video, you know, and talk a little bit about that, because I know a lot of people ain't gonna watch this, you know, all the way through. So, look, these young guys, man, these are not grown folks, but they're hungry. You know what I mean? They're hungry, and that's, I better not get. No, I am gonna get into it. That's what we're missing today. Now look, I know there's some people that want people to work and don't want to pay them nothing, and, you know, pay them minimum wage and all that kind of stuff. Look, I'm not for a federal minimum wage and you telling somebody they got to pay X amount an hour, but you need to pay people good. I did a video a while back about, you know, employees being your most valuable asset or something like that. I can't, I'll try to put a card up here if I remember. And I don't even know what all I talked about in that, but I do know I talked about, you know, the importance of having good people and keeping good people. I mean, look, I'm a nobody in business, but I can tell you this, whatever you got, whoever you got, you better treat them right. But now I'm saying that's on the owner side, but we do have a lack of drive and motivation. Man, I remember when I started working the boat plant, it was in the mid-90s, $6 an hour, and, you know, I told my supervisor, you know, I wanted his job. Right? That's just starting out. So, you know, where you see yourself in 5 years? You know how they ask you those questions in your office? You know, it took me about 2 years. I was supervisor, right? Just drive, man. You know, and I was more of a company man probably than I should have been, but there ain't no need of doing anything at 90%. I don't guess. You know, if I'm doing a job at 90%, I'm looking for another job with 110%. By the way, I ain't never quit a job without having another one, you know. Just having somewhere to go, you know, for something better. But anyway, a couple of guys in a lawn care, Lawn Pros for Christ is a Facebook page I'm a part of. And there was a guy in there that had like a 15 to 16 year old, hired him this summer to help him out, and said, man, they worked circles around the grown folks that he had, or that he had worked before. And these guys I got, I'm telling you, man, and I got them, now I'm not trying to build a business around them. I'm giving them the opportunity to get experience, to do some work, to make them some money in the summer. And then I got another generation that's coming up behind them. I already got some young guys now that, are 12 years old, and they saying, hey, when I get, X, 15 or whatever, I want 002's job and 003's job. That's awesome, And look, they ain't getting crumbs. I'm just saying, they're not getting crumbs. But anyway, I talk too much, be in trouble with the IRS. I can give a gift to anybody I want to, can't I? I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Probably done already said too much. But anyway, I'm going to pick up a piece of equipment, and so I'm by myself. Elro wasn't feeling good this morning. He was just gonna ride along with me. Me and Elro, well, obviously we go to church together, so we serve in ministry together. But Elro moved here from Iowa, and of course his roots are down this way. But we just kind of hit it off. We fished together. We fished some bass tournaments together, and I went out to eat with him and his wife last night. We just kind of hang out. So, we'll do stuff together when there ain't no pay involved. Matter of fact, I could have, if I'd have had this piece of equipment paid for, I could have said, hey, Elro, will you go pick that up for me? And he'd have went and got it, and he had went and gotten his own truck and went to charge me a dime. In fact, a lot of times I get him to run, do this or that, I'll pay him an hour or 2 hours or something. Oh man, you ain't got to pay me for that. That's just the kind of relationship we have. I still usually pay him, and for a couple of reasons. One is, I think if somebody works, they worth the money. Number two is, it keeps an accurate picture of the business. So, if I had somebody, if Elro spent 50 hours this year running little errands and stuff for me and doing stuff for the business now, and if it's personal, I let him do it for free. But for the business, and that's 50 hours, and you multiply out how much money that it gives you an inaccurate picture of what your overhead actually is, and that stuff can just multiply. But if y'all watch enough videos, I remodeled his house, or some of his house. I did a lot of work on his house, and there again, he supplied the materials. I mean, he takes me out to eat and stuff like that, but I didn't give him no bill for it. I was just helping him out. So I mean, personal stuff. My man, I like that trailer right there. My thoughts is this, and then I'm gonna get off of here until we get to see the equipment, unless something else comes up. If somebody helps me with something that I'm gonna make money for, business related, right, then they should be paid. Now, if they just doing something for me personal, then if they don't want anything, that's fine. And I'm the same way. If I go help a man, we got people in church do all sorts of different things. When I go help a guy in the church, sometimes if I got some free time, I try to help him build cabinets. He's always, like everybody, he's always looking for help. I help him build some cabinets, and he pays me for that. And that's fine, because he's going to go install those, and the customer's going to give him a check. But if I'm helping him build a cabinet to go in his house, then I'm not going to take no money, because I'm just helping him. So anyway, that's the way I look at that stuff. So let me get off of here. How long I done been on here? Man, this thing's already 15 minutes long. All right, let me get off here. Look at all them Kubotas. Ooh, I want one of them. But that new mower done stopped all that for a little bit anyway. I'll get the urge again, I'm sure. But all right, let me get off this thing. All right, I hope that sun isn't too bad. I just clicked the camera on. I'm supposed to be about 3/4 of a mile from where I'm going. So just figured I'd just go ahead and put this on and you know, get you a shot when I'm going in there. It looked like it took me around the little city to the backside. I've never been here before, so I could have probably went to downtown and took a left, but I took a left and gonna go up and take a right, I guess, or something. I don't know. I've been through the little town, but I've never been down here where I'm going, down here in these little 25-mile-an-hour speed zones. It may take me longer to get there than I thought it would. I could have waited to turn the camera on, in other words. But that's all right. We dragging this thing out as long as we can. Maybe they'll put another ad in there and y'all let me get another 3 cents. How about that? Making big money, man. Oh, Lumber City, Lumber City. Let's see here. This says take a right. There you go. Look like a popo coming up there. Had to put that camera down. That's the place I want right there. Man, I'm about to drive past it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a glance. Ain't holding out no more. Ain't holding out no more, man. Look at all these trailers. Look at all these trailers around here, man. They loaded down with them, ain't they? Can't find all these trailers around where I live at. Yep. Walk around out here and see what we got, man. Y'all know what we're looking at now. Let me get off here real quick. Yep, they got a pretty good selection here. Trailers getting hard to come by. I can tell you this. Let me see who builds these. I thought it was Next Generation, but I don't know. All of them I've ever seen got black rims on them. Manufacturer New Generation, yeah. This is not the quality of my Arch trailer, just looking at it, but you know, it'll do what I want it to do though. I just want to put lawnmowers on it and haul them around. So I'm looking at the dude ain't even here though. I sent him a message. He's supposed to be meeting me here. I guess they're not open today, or he may just come up here at certain times. But anyway, looking at the 7x16, which is a foot wider, same length as what I got currently. But this will be the main setup, and then I'm gonna take that 6x16 and I'm gonna start using it, put the Super S on it and all. And really all this is setting up for next year, and then I can probably modify one of them for a debris trailer, you know, put the sidewalls in if I need that. And so that's kind of the thought process anyway. So anyway, this dude's supposed to be meeting me over here. Hopefully he comes. All right, I guess y'all can see it. If not, you can see it in the mirror. I am the proud owner of a brand new 7x16. My old trailer's a 6x16. This does not have the dovetail. I may have to put the hitch just a little higher. I don't know on the F-150. I know I would on here, but I might have to work with that just a little bit. I don't think it'll hit. I think on the F-150 they'll be fine. But on this truck, because it sits lower, and once you load one on the front and put all that tongue weight on this truck doesn't like the tongue weight. It would drag the deck. So anyway, hopefully, I mean, we can adjust out whatever issue we might have with that, I'm sure. Got to now, and bought it. But yep, so that is the new addition to Clean and Green Lawn Service, and here we are, man, just buying stuff. But I'm trying to get it all out of my system this year, because I'm looking at 2022. Got a good base account, a good foundation for the business, I think, and really think that I can go into 2022 without, other than regular maintenance like tires and oil changes and, picking up a piece of stick equipment here or there. Picking up some $400 and $500 stuff, not, 12 and 13,000 and 2,500 and I don't know how much money. I mean, I got records on my accounting, but this year I bought a truck, bought a new mower, bought this trailer, bought a new backpack blower, bought that Shindawa power head with those attachments. Trying to think if there's any. Those were like big. All those were like $700 plus purchases. Trying to think if I bought anything else like really big, but just the Super S and the F-150. Yeah, that was on up there for those two. So north of 20,000 anyway. Between 20 and 25. I don't even know the exact numbers off the top of my head, but so yeah, that's a lot of expense. But coming into next year, hopefully we won't need anything big. So put some money in the bank then, instead of putting it in and taking it back out, So got a few more things I want to do here as we come into the off season, or to the slow season. We really don't have an off season. I got year-round accounts, but in the slower season, got a few things. Gonna spend a little bit more money on doing a few different things, a few little upgrades. And like this trailer here, I need to go home now and go ahead and order me a tire bracket for a spare tire, and go ahead and order a tire. I mean, it's brand new, but you can have a faulty tire. You get out on the road and you run over a bolt, you get behind a roofing truck or whatever, and next thing you know you got a flat and you're on the side of the road. So you need to go ahead and get all that taken care of, just like I did with my other one. So and then I got to figure out what I'm gonna do about debris, because we're coming into that season. I'm thinking I may outfit this with some panels that I can put on and off, because I'm really trying to be a little bit more wise about how I put the trimmer racks on here, and leave the trailer open. But I don't want to get into all that right now. That's a whole nother video to talk about. Right now, we got the trailer, and we're headed back to the house with it, so about an hour from the house. But anyway, hey, I appreciate y'all taking the time to listening to my endless ramblings today. If you listen this far, certainly appreciate that. And as always, my prayer for you is the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.